for what y'all saying. So if you, this is a scenario. If you have a white best friend and y'all going out tonight, right? And you wear a shirt that clearly says Black Power, okay? And he or she shows up at your house and they show up with theirs, and their shirt says White Power on it. Is that wrong?
No, both of us would be cracking the fuck up.
Yes, we would.
I don't think so. Unless it was like something that was actually racist. But just saying white power, I don't think. I think that sometimes as African Americans, we are very like pro-black, and we should be, but I think we get uncomfortable sometimes, especially with white people in their history, if they're proud of their culture, because a lot of their culture is stealing and pillaging, just a lot of bad things, but
against black people.
Against black people, yeah, against everybody.
I think I'll picture the shirt for Black Power be like the fist, and for White Power they'd be like.
Well, for me, I don't know if it would be white power, but like let's say like one of my white friends came in and they were Irish, which I have an Irish friend, and they had like the look of the Irish, or I love the Irish, or whatever.
It's different.
It's so very different.
First of all,
white power
is
equated to white supremacy, which is the system in which we are living in.
Exactly. In no alternative universe do I have a white best friend. But if we were to play pretend for this question right now,
really got some issues.
the thing about it is, the saying Black Power was born out of a movement where people were being beat and killed, and it came out of the 60s civil rights movement. White power, I can say Black Power because it really kind of just means Black pride, because we know the difference between racism and prejudice is the systematic power behind it. So even if you were even saying white power, that's real shit. Actually, Black power is really more pride. I need to, work on my community and stick with my sisters and my brothers and blah, blah, blah. But your power is real. Your power kills and doesn't get repercussions. Your power keeps people out of school. Your power murders, rapes, and steals. You know what I mean? So for me, if I saw any bitch with a white power,
they might get stabbed. Black power.
I hope she with me. I don't stab people, but she.
I got a bad.
She stabs, she steals.
I see. But to me, white power is a very.
It's like a trigger word.
Yeah.
Because we know, and I can't say we know, because there are a lot of ignorant, blinded people in the world. But like for me, I had this debate with somebody that was like, "Oh, you pro-black? That means you hate white people." I don't. I really, truly don't hate them. But just because I'm pro-black doesn't mean I'm anti anything else. But when you're dealing in white power, that means there are anti-black people, Asian people, Mexican people, and anything that's not white.
So paint me the picture.
Does that mean that if I'm just playing devil's advocate, and I'm sure you two are not happy. I'm sure she might, but I have to say this, like. I'm definitely pro-black. I love being black. I don't want to be anything else. But why is it not okay for someone of their culture to be happy in who they are? It might be messed up.
White is not a culture. White is a fucking system. You have on look up the Irish. That's cool.
That's
what European white people.
I see black people wear something like that.
Yeah, but European white people will still kill your Irish ass because white people want to kill. They are against everybody. Not only are you just. Not only will they come at you if you black, when they ran out of blacks, Indians, and everybody else, they start killing Jews who look just like they ass. So it's like that. They come with anybody.
So you think a white person shouldn't be proud of who they are because of how bad of what they do?
If you're proud of stealing a culture and killing millions and millions of people, rape, rob, murder of a whole freaking continent, then hey, that's what you want to be proud of. That don't mean I'm gonna agree with that shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Period.
But it's different to me if you are saying my grandmother is from Ireland. To me, it's different. If you want to say Irish power, that's cool. Because guess what? If the race riots go off, and you got that shirt on, they're taking your Irish ass and my black ass. But white power is different from I'm repping specifically where my grand people from.
Okay.
As you said, that white power, it is a system. It is not being proud of who they are, where they come from. It's just an elite group of people, thieving ass, evil people.
Y'all getting heated.
Yeah.
She's getting
Yeah,
here.
she is. She got some things under her titties. I'm just
Get out of here. I'm just picturing this t-shirt and it's just shit.
You know how like
there.
you know how you have in your mind, I wish somebody would, if they did this, I'm gonna do this. But it would really be one of those moments where I don't know what I would do.
That's all I want to know. Like, what would you do? What would be the reaction?
You have to be doing
I'm
this.
sorry. I'm really kind of half-ass volatile. First of all, it'd be a cold day in hell if I have a white best friend. Just saying.
Well, just so happens
Not
it's a
saying
cold
that
day in
I don't
hell.
have white people I talk to, but being friends, no. No, I can't honestly say that wholeheartedly and really believe in that shit. 'Cause, yeah, no. But I'm volatile. Yeah, you
I
make me
really
sad.
don't know what I
Or
would
at the
do.
very least, I'm gonna slap the shit out you. I don't know.
See, because I think I would be paused for several reasons, but I would think
Yeah, there will be a pause in between slaps.
What if it was a shirt
I told you I'm violent. Hell.
and it was a fist? It said Black Power, and there was another hand like this, like White Power.
Oh, that's so. Oh no! You trying to start
you like,
It's like,
you know, I had to
no.
come back to the suburbs when we live here. Somebody gonna cut us off and they gonna get their of the fucking night. No.
Okay, I'm moving on.
Yeah.
Let's do the secret questions. Okay. Let's lighten this up a
I
little
need a
bit.
pineapple.
Yes, it's getting more uncomfortable.
Your cousin is something else here.
I know I love her.
You got to. You can't do shit.
All right. First secret question. I have everyone put a question in the box, and now we're about to read, but I don't know who wrote what. The only person that knows who wrote what is the person that wrote it. So, how do you spice your love life up? Is the question.
Several different ways.
Yes.
Slide down some poles, swing from. I'm lying. I don't know.
Okay.
I just think, you keep it interesting. You don't fall into routine.
Mhm.
It's the best way I can explain it, because once everything becomes repetitive, it gets boring. For me, I have an extremely short attention span. So if we gon' same thing every day, you know what, I'm bored and we need to find something else to do.
Mhm.
Again, like sliding down some poles, swinging off chandeliers.
I like routine. I like routine sometimes. But also know when it's time to switch things up. To me, routine keeps my sanity, it keeps me in order, and I need that. That's just for me. But I know that every once in a while that I have to do something a little special, give a little bit something extra, because I'm not a very affectionate person.
Do a long stroke, short one, I don't know.
And Jermaine is, so I have to make sure. Plus he's a Gemini. Geminis get bored quick. I'm a Cancer, I'm a homebody, so I'm like boring. So I have to pull from I'm right on the cusp, so I have to pull from that Gemini side sometimes to keep things interesting.
I would say, and we have, I feel like we're in a similar situation. Just don't forget that the person that you're having sex with, sleeping with, whatever, is still a man or a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not just like, 'cause we get caught up in these roles, and after a while we just live together and we do this together and whatever. You're my wife and that's that. But at the end of the day, before she was my wife, before I was her wife, I was a woman, and I like certain things, certain way, and I still, even though we're married, but don't feel like I owe you one.
Yes, you are.
Don't feel like I owe you one. Like, I feel like if you remember that, or if you tell yourself, even if it ain't true, even if you know your partner gonna give it up, just if you snap, tell yourself that you have to
You're
woo
still
them
in
or
that court
convince them.
stage.
Yeah.
I feel like you should just do something crazy every blue moon, or do something
Like
super.
get a Q-tip.
No. No Q-tips.
Oh, no.
I mean, maybe play a game. I don't know. I ain't gonna go there.
I need another pineapple.
I think you should just do. I don't mind routine or whatever, but I love surprises. So if I come home and there's a crazy romantic spread,
Mine's gotta be.
yeah,
Might go to edit that now.
a crazy romantic spread or something wild and something new. I think that's good to spice it up. And sometimes it don't even have to always be sexual. I think that you can just do something out of the ordinary, go to a museum or a different restaurant, or just do something different that you normally don't do. I think that keeps things spicy. Yeah. Like sometimes I always think about spice and sex, because you do have to keep that spice it up, spice it up. But I think just like doing different things, then like, go to the bar. I'm not putting cayenne pepper on nothing but chicken. I'm not putting that on anything.
Lori seasoning.
Yeah, that spontaneity is important to me. Not doing everything the same all the time. Spicing it up a little bit, surprises, like you said. Just doing stuff different. And as far as you're spicing up is it the relationship or the sex you're talking about?
I don't know who wrote this question, so.
Oh, read it again. Yeah.
Oh, it was my question on mine.
How do you spice your love life up?
Just love life, period.
Keep other people out of it.
Ooh.
Does it spice it up or keep it together?
Both.
Does that spice it up or does it just keep it calm?
What do you mean?
People out of it.
Both.
It could be both. Because some people share a little too much information with other people about what's going on in their relationship.
That's
You
wrong.
never should.
That's spicing it up.
Now that we all agree to it, that's not no spice. You know what? You done burnt the chicken, Miss Minnie. No.
I probably can guess who this from.
What?
What body part would you eliminate on a man and a woman?
That is not me.
I didn't say it was you.
It's probably him, though.
It was me. I like the twisted questions.
Not eliminate.
From a man?
I don't
We don't want
We gotta
the
pick one
penis.
from each.
You like
No, it would not be the penis. Ask me, I would make that bigger. Anyway,
We gotta pick one from each.
One for me.
Or either or.
Okay.
damn, that's a hard question. I would like him to have a brain.
Ooh.
You know what? His vocal cords, because he ain't really
Okay.
talk.
That's right.
That's your question. That's your answer.
No.
She got to be very careful with what she said.
No. I mean, I'm just talking in general. It doesn't mean I mean her. No, well, for. I mean, I guess if I had to say something from a man, it would probably be, I don't know, penis or hair, one of them.
Why do you want to take away the man's penis?
No, I mean, because that, like, in
not
my interaction with a man, I think men are great. So, but I'd probably take their penis away. I have no use for it. And then for a woman, what I would take away from a woman, body part wise, I don't know, like all of it.
Her whole, I would say, her mouth, her brain, everything. But then again, I don't think like that.
From a woman?
Yeah. I just don't like to hang with a
You don't like yourself?
But you would take it for yourself. That's a woman.
It's me because I'm me.
This is so ridiculous, but I hate man feet. I don't know why. I hate to see them barefoot men. So like I want them to have feet so they can walk, but I don't ever want to see them.
The invisible feet?
I don't know. I hate man feet. They just so big and knotty and ugly. Like
What
I
kind of man
hate-
you had with these feet?
I had no man, but just feet. Like at the beach, just why are they so ugly? So
Did you answer?
Yeah, I said penis, then I said I love everything about a woman. I can't.
And off the subject slightly. I was at the Boneyard. Y'all know what it's at?
No.
Okay, it's a
Breast
rich
barbecue place.
place. Well, I was at the one on Telegraph or whatever, and this man walked in, and he had the most beautiful feet I've ever seen in my entire life.
But you can't believe men have beautiful feet.
They were manicured. They were moisturized. Did you feel it? I wanted to. I kept doing like this. I was like, damn. I was like, I was trying to.
jacked up feet.
Yeah, we ain't gonna go there.
Yeah,
but
There are.
but yeah, that wouldn't for me. I don't know. I don't think anything should be removed. Maybe sweat glands.
Okay.
You know, and that could go for the men and the women because some women sweat like a horse. So
damn.
you know, other than that,
That's so random. Sweat glands.
That's a good one.
That's
realistic. If you
men and women bodies are good the way they are. You know, so
progressive.
I'm just gonna say sweat glands.
If I can
I think she
remove
got
a part from,
I do too.
Was you trying to whisper that?
I like rubbing feet.
I would remove a woman's breast.
What?
These? Oh my God.
You
We got a good reason.
You so gay for saying that.
Why would you remove a woman's breast?
I don't want that breast bigger than mine.
And there we
Wow.
You know what? I can appreciate it now.
What would you remove from a man?
If he got breasts, I'm assuming too.
What would I remove from a man? Nose hair.
That's
It's absolutely disgusting.
And ear hair.
Oh
That's
yeah.
the thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that type of hair. Hair, nose.
Yeah.
Ear hair is buck
Take
wild.
Okay, this is a kind of long. It's pretty small. If the love of your life approaches you with very hard drugs and said, "Baby, let's do this together," would you? Why or why not?
Nah. I'm a child of an addict and I don't do any drugs specifically because I feel like I may have an addictive personality, and I also I don't
You're
believe
addicted to that black magic, though.
I ain't never saw a TV for it. But and not only that, like I'm not a person that will stick around and try to help somebody in summer rehab and all of that. I would just be done. You know?
Yeah, same. I couldn't.
Yeah.
No. Of course, we no bullshit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of hard drugs? I'm just asking.
I don't know. This ain't hard drugs.
It was my question. Any really harsh drug?
Any drug.
And this
Now,
person-
even aspirin can be a hard drug. You pop enough of them.
I'm talking about like heroin, all that crazy stuff. If somebody, you know, you're really in love with them, and they approach you with that.
My answer: hell to the no. Kick rocks. I'll holler. I don't do drugs unless you got a bottle of rum, and then I'm drinking all day. But I can't do no drugs. I can't do drugs. That shit scares the hell out of me. I had a panic attack of taking Mucinex. I can't do drugs. I'm so serious. I can't do
You
it.
can't have no more wine either.
I can do alcohol. I swear I had the worst reaction taking Mucinex, and no, I cannot do any kind of narcotics.
No, you don't want to get involved with somebody.
No.
To answer my own question, no. And I've never even tried. Well, I had some cupcakes once, but
Okay.
thanks, Clarice.
You on blast? Do I need to use that
Yes,
sister
she
beat?
did.
But you had a hard time using it? It was, the people's voices was louder than the sensor beat. I had to actually cut it out.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I'd be like, no, and I just couldn't, cause I'm afraid of drugs. That I've seen up close, the reaction and the you know the word I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
What happens to somebody that
The
uses them?
devastation, yes.
You know, you got people out there that's snorting and doing all types of stuff, and they're still functioning, but they're not. You know,
Right.
and I wouldn't want to get into that. And if somebody that I love approached me, and I would be like, no. And if that was a
If they
deal breaker,
loved
then
you-
that's a deal breaker. Bye.
If they loved you, they wouldn't approach you with that.
I think at the point where they approach you with it, they've already been doing it.
Probably.
Yeah. So
I would
that's
think
to
so.
be like, wait a minute. Now they
Or
need to
they
be
about
so.
to right
Yeah.
So they've made their mind up.
Yeah.
Basically.
now. Try this little bit. I've been doing it for a week.
About a week ago.
Right.
Yes.
I'm already within the shop.
Alright.
Damn.
How important is sex when choosing a mate?
Sex, I like gender or sex? Like having
Sex, like.
I don't know why this is my sign for sex.
Right. I don't know if I like men or women, but let's see which is better.
How important when choosing a mate?
I should have elaborated.
Well,
I should have said, I mean, if the sex is bad, like say for instance you dated someone for a while, let's say 3 months, and you decide to have sex and the sex is bad, would you continue dating them or would you break it off?
I like everything else about it.
Yes, but the sex is really?
Yeah.
You would punish you?
And I don't think it's a punishment because I think anyone can have a bad sex situation. Like
if it was just continuously just y'all don't click sexually.
I don't know. Like I mean, I wouldn't throw in the towel immediately because I think it's hard to find good mates. I think you can teach someone how to fuck you, or you can teach someone how you like sex. But you can't teach loyalty. You can't teach trust. You can't teach romance. You can't teach intelligence. Those things you cannot teach. So if I like a woman that is smart, intelligent, have the same family values, and she just don't know how to go down on me, right, baby girl, I can teach you that, and we can have a wonderful life together. I'm not gonna give up a good mate. No,
you teach that.
You can teach that. You can say, no, I like it faster, more pressure. Yeah, and then honestly, there's things about sex that generally especially when you have like dynamics like a femme and a femme lesbian, when you get into lesbian roles, because I don't know about gay boys, but a lot of women like different things. Some lesbians are touch me not. Some lesbians are pillow princesses. Some lesbians like to be fingered. Some like people just like a lot of different things. So you can come into something saying I've never done that, but hey, I'll try it, and then you end up liking it. So I just feel like sex is open. It can be a mystery. It can be fun. It can be learning. I don't think sex is a deal breaker because I think sex can become boring. So you could love someone to twinkle their toes twice, but after you did that 1,000 times, you might not like that no more. So I think you can always like sex. I think sex can always expand, and you can learn, you can grow, and it becomes great. And I think also when you love somebody, if it's not just about a technique, if you really giving your heart open, because that's what I believe, like a connection of love and sex, it will just feel good if you get out of techniques. You know, and I think as people, because I've been guilty of it, I like sex this way, and if someone didn't do it that way, then they must be wrong.
What if they just not getting, they getting the E on all tests?
I mean, if they get the E on everything, then it can't be a deal breaker because you're going to want to have sex and you're going to want to actually enjoy it. So if someone is just, you know for a fact, like they just, it's not
like
good.
They don't want to learn, they're not
they're not teachable.
Yeah, what I'm getting from that question is, not necessarily their openness, because I do believe everything you say you can teach techniques and all that. But some people, the chemistry, it ain't even, they might be good as hell in bed for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And you too, but together, I hate when we bring up exes, but I have to bring this situation. I was dating someone, every time we attempted to we never had sex. Every time we attempted to, I would need her. Not on purpose. I don't know what happened. We just couldn't get it right. And we weren't supposed to. Exactly. So it was just like, I don't know. She may be good in bed for plenty of people. She has exes.
Somebody who don't have knees.
She's so stupid. I think that literally like our bodies like reacted like no bitch, and it was just didn't happen. So I think like in a situation like that, we could have never been together because you can't get right. She could have went to work, she'd been hurt all the time, you know what I mean? So it was just, I think like who beat you up? So I think in a situation that will make me question what is this deeper issue that's really making your body or my body reject you.
Each other, yeah.
So maybe it sounds like the sex will keep us apart, but it's really something else.
Okay.
It's important, but for me, I think I'm gonna. Well, speaking from experience, I've known before I'm gonna have sex with somebody how it was gonna be. I don't know how to explain that. I'm not psychic or anything, or clairvoyant or
but
whatever.
you is britches.
I said what? Oh yes, definitely. When I put the accent on, then I know. But no, because of the chemistry.
Say it like that.
Because of the chemistry between me and the person, you're not supposed to laugh. Because of the chemistry we have and the time we spend getting to know each other and the connection that's there, it's always been a good experience. So to know something like that up front is good for me. But if I do, get in a situation with someone and the sex is bad, I'm not going to run immediately. I'm going to try and work it out, because if I'm with you and we've reached a point to where we're intimate, stop it. If we've reached that point, I know that there's other things about us that gel together, and I want to work on that. So I wouldn't just be like, oh, your sex is horrible. Get the fuck out. I can't do it no more.
Girl, you're the best.
No, but seriously, I wouldn't do that. But if it was a bad connection between me and this person and all that other stuff, then maybe we just don't belong together.
Yeah.
And as humans, we tend to not think that way. We always think, oh, whoever we like, we gotta be with them. That's why if you break up with somebody, you're just so distraught because you think this is supposed to be it. But everybody you meet and you're attracted to, or even lust after, or even have a good sexual connection with, is not necessarily the person you're supposed to be with.
All right, that was good. I love that. How? How honest should you be with your body count? Everybody know what body count is, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
How many people?
I've never killed anyone.
Damn.
Never.
Not in that accent.
He was asking me, did I know what it means? So I told you I'm special.
You said how many people
You had sex with?
Right, that's it. That's it.
Yes.
How honest should you
For
be?
me, because I believe honesty is everything. Everything. And I can take anything, anybody. Like, I prefer, tell me the truth. And let me deal with it later. It's not like I'm going to be mad or anything. But I would like to know, if I ask that question.
Yeah, because I was like,
Don't just come up and be like, I done banged 17 girls. I just banged. No, don't do that to me.
Right there.
Yeah, don't do that to me. But if I ask, just be honest. You don't have to lie to me or sugarcoat, sparing my feelings. That's still lying. Don't do that. If I ask the question, tell me the truth, and we can move forward from there.
I wouldn't even know.
I don't want to know.
I don't even.
We married. I've never asked her body count. She never asked me, because at the end of the day, no matter how many times we say things don't bother us or affect us, I know she has ex-girlfriends and stuff like that, but I don't want to think about her being sexual with someone else. And I'm sure she doesn't want to imagine me being sexual with somebody else. I just don't want to know, because I honestly believe people do have pasts, and people judge people's past. I'm not getting into a body count with you, and if you keep pressuring me for one, I'm going to lie. I'm gonna tell you two. Like, I'm just and it might not even be like crazy high or nothing, but it's just like, I'm not getting into numbers with you, because you're not gonna we're not gonna get in an argument and you be like, that's what I used with 15.
Yeah, because it's like,
I'm not doing
what is that sparking?
Not even an argument. Like, I would want to be lied to, because my thing is, and I feel like we've had this discussion before about, in the beginning of relationships, kind of oversharing. You're on a date and you're like, yeah, because blah, 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 my ex used to do this. And you're like, what? You're on my ex. Oh, I got a trump for that. My ex used to do this. And it's just like, your partner is not your homegirl. I mean, they can have homegirl and homeboy positions too, but they're not just like your friend. You know what I mean? It's another aspect. So when what does it aid to the relationship that I know you're not a virgin. I know you got, 3 significant ex-girlfriends. So to me, you had sex with 3 people. Okay. And I think that when you share, at least 3 people, when you share, if it's not aiding to our relationship or significant, if somebody used to make you do something you didn't like to do, tell me about that so that we can discuss boundaries and safe words and shit like that. But we don't need to just be like, all right, same time. 15. Like, for what? Like, for what? What does it aid in our relationship?
It almost like it's setting up just to have something to be held against you later.
Yeah.
But I would think if, again, just me and my thought process, for me, anybody that I'm going to be with, especially if you say you're going to be with me, that means you know me. Mm-hmm. And you know how Nicole is. You accept it, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? It's like, of course I wouldn't go around like, how many people you fuck? Mm-hmm. Not a question I would ask. But in general, if that question came up, me personally, just be honest, and anybody who knows me, friends, foes, boyfriends, whatever, know for a fact that it won't go no further than I'm not going to throw this in your face 3 months later when we argue and I'm like, you hoe, it's not that deep. It's just a question I asked because I want to know. I don't know. Let's go get tested.
But let me,
you know, fuck 15 girls. I don't know. We might need to go
get
tested.
You still need to.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I think people should get tested. I think people should get tested before they start being sexual. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we don't, but we should. But my question is, what if you like a guy? He's amazing, but he tells you he slept with 1,000 women. You telling me that doesn't affect?
I'm gonna be asking where he loses dick at after 400.
No, but I'm saying for real, like I'm serious. Like if I'm with someone, there is a number that will make. Like I will share a story. Like I was dating this girl, and she told me she had slept with 200 men.
Was she a porn star?
And I was like, what? And I said, don't call me anymore. You know what I mean? And so it's just kind of like
stupid ass question. How you sleep with 200 men?
I don't know, and I didn't want to find out. You know what I mean? I'm happy that she told me that, so I didn't have sex with her. I'm happy I didn't have sex with her. And she told me
no reason why that is a valid question.
I mean, and that on that thing is true, but the thing is, she could have been a great person. She could have had a rough block of years, and she could have been an amazing person after.
But you wouldn't get past.
But I wasn't going to find out, and that's something somebody shared with you on a first couple of dates, and you're going to change the way you look at somebody if they throw out a number that you think is significant.
But even if you don't, because even if the number is what you determine to be reasonable, I'm gonna throw out. I feel like 4 is a low number, right? Mm-hmm. If it's 4, that won't stop me from being in a relationship with you. But it's like now I know. Now what? Exactly. This is not going to help me. If you tell me your favorite color is purple and you hate green, that's some knowledge I need to know. I might want to buy you shoes one day, and I know not to get you green or maybe get you purple. Mm-hmm. But me knowing that you had sex with 4 people, when is that ever going to come in handy for anything positive?
You're right. So, when you put it that way, dig it.
Now, I dated somebody who was very body countish.
She said body countish?
Yes, and if you run across this video, oh damn. She would criticize me because I wasn't out there holding. As to say, which I never understood that, but this
mean you inexperienced because you didn't bust it open for everybody.
This was prior to us actually going there. We had this conversation or whatever, and she wanted to know how many women I had been with, and it really wasn't that many. It was, baby or whatever. So she had a problem with that, and I'm like, why do you have a problem with that? You don't know, what I do or how we would be together or whatever, which ended up being great, although she was crazy as fuck. Yeah, and but I didn't understand that. And she would brag about, I've been with this many and, I got experience. You need to get more experience. And I'm like, no, that's not necessarily the case. Some people are naturally good at what they do, or, because of the level of how much they like it, they do well, whatever the case may be. So, I think that's just some bull. I want to know, are you disease free? That's what I want to know. I don't care how many people you've been with or how many relationships you were with. That's insignificant. That's like a non-factor to me. That's not gonna, like you said, help me or make our relationship better or anything like that. Just, let's make sure that we're both clean and we can be free and do what we want to do. That's all I care about.
Okay, so I'm gonna have 3 more questions on scenario.
Damn. I'm just kidding.
Actually, I have way more than that, but a lot of stuff that we discussed today, y'all kind of touched on it. So that's gonna be for me to ask those questions. So, in bed, what is the one thing that you feel that your partner can improve on?
I hear. No, I'm kidding.
She just laughed.
I gotta go to bed.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm single. My partner could do better with letting me know if their energy is getting low. I'll just keep it at that.
No,
Energy
I don't
is getting
understand.
low. What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Do you need more batteries?
Oh.
Damn.
I put you on that one. I
Yeah,
don't
so
think
she's
they had
single.
no. I put you on that
When
one.
there was okay.
No, I had to throw something stupid in.
Yeah.
But no, if I'm with somebody, you said what now?
In bed, what should they improve on sexually?
Oh, nothing. They doing great. They're doing good. So I let these people go that got people that's in bed with them.
I mean, really. Can we move on to another question? I'm
Well,
single.
we still got 2 more people.
Oh, still got them.
Ladies first.
Oh. Aren't you nice? Improve on. Well, you know. No, we don't know.
Gotta put them on the spot. Gotta put them on the spot.
Yeah.
She's gonna be really perplexed by this.
Am I?
I wish you would have a smaller dick. It's so big.
Who says that?
I knew it. I warned you.
Wow.
It's so big.
You better do you some Kegels, girl.
I do know that. I want to stop.
Especially want to do it now since you
No,
got the shit the little
we
bit.
had our first baby, and I do them now just without thinking because I got in the habit. But I don't want to do them because it tightens and then
Right, because I was going to say,
Still
that would be the opposite.
have-
She was saying
yeah.
she wanted to lose it.
No, it's
It had to
like-
be looser because she's
You
so
ever
big.
try to, a flute glass, like you drink champagne, you ever try to like wash it and stick your hand, and it's like that, and yeah. But her reasoning is she's a large body person with big feet, and
So it
she
should
wore a-
it
yeah,
should be
she would
proportionate.
look right with the little bitty, and that's fine
has a point.
aesthetically. But however,
Comma.
then pause.
Take a break.
And there aren't a lot of, if you've all been in the stores we've been in, there's not a lot of range though, which is fucked up. There's like him, like a little, just
It's
a little,
either extremely
cute
small or
toy.
big as hell.
Well, no,
Yeah.
they have average and things like that, but like
What?
I'm like large, a little average
I was
might not get
I
past
was
my
going to ask that dumbass question. What is an average
Is that like
size
7?
penis?
7.
7.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
Mine's not that huge.
How many inches is it?
It's like 8.5.
Oh,
It's only 8.5, but it's 3 inches around. That's where you're feeling the
Cause it's
magic.
That's an elephant trunk.
It's so thick and it's veiny. No, that
Oh.
isn't.
But maybe you want to take the width down some.
I can't take the width down.
You're the shredder.
Oh, I mean, I can.
I don't know how these things work. I'm just saying.
You have to get a Dixel sharpener.
There you
You
go.
gonna fuck up first grade class with me.
No, I mean, I have many utensils. They're smaller ones.
Yeah, but I like the cyber skin, and the cyber skin is the trunk.
But you take it.
But that's my answer, so go.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm about to. She could approve anything. I want her to go longer. Like she is like.
Sauce?
She's like orgasm and sleep. She's like a little man. I was like, if I wanted a man, to be 2 minutes. No, she's not 2 minutes. I'm joking. But no, like
She's sitting there like, I don't care.
no, like
I tell her every time we start, I'm like, you better go first.
yeah.
If I go first.
She wants to cuddle and go to sleep, and she'll get really mad if I don't cuddle her. But the thing is, like, I want, like, sometimes I want, like, hours, you know, I want the shebang. I want to go. I have a lot of energy.
Like I said, slide down, pose.
I think she was like, oh, I got with a big girl. We're just going to, like, do it for, like, 10 minutes.
Yeah,
we got to go.
You're underestimating the big girl.
Yeah, no, but, you know, it's good sex. But you know what? Sometimes I know when she's ready because I'll see her with her Starbucks and her orange vitamin C. And I know that she's prepared to give me a night that I want.
All right.
When I see her with like 2 chai lattes, I'm like, oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I need some chocolate.
Oh, have mercy.
Yes.
Y'all messy.
That's him who's messy.
No, I'm not. These are good questions.
They are.
Things. Some of these things people don't talk about. You know,
I don't think
didn't want-
saying them in front of a YouTube thing, like if there's a real problem, wouldn't be the best place to air it out. Like, oh, you really suck at this. And I'm just letting the world know.
It may prompt for conversations after
Yes,
when
there
you're
you
gone,
go.
like, you know, so.
That's a
I'm
good
like,
question.
somebody might watch that and be like, you know what? Your shit a little bit too now. I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Right.
But since she brought it up, let's just
Right.
go ahead and talk about it.
All right, 2 more. What are the 3 things about your partner that you're, or it could be 2, just say 2, just for time restraint. 2 things about your partner that you are jealous of.
I'll go.
I'm sorry.
I'm jealous.
The last one y'all can answer.
I'm actually jealous of the way she like speaks, like in Facebook and interviews. I love the way she
I was
communicates.
not saying that super Jermaine.
Yeah,
It's the way he expresses
The
himself.
way she expresses herself, I'm so envious. Sometimes I have a lot up here and it's like jumbling around and never comes out the way I want it to. And I just never like see her skip a beat. It's always like,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like one of the things that like I really admire about her. I wouldn't say it's like a jealous, like a
No, but
bad thing, but it's like
average.
I wish something.
See, this stomach. Admiration.
Yeah, I wish it was like something I was better
She
at.
just been a speaking class.
Yeah, because I used to. We were having this conversation. I was like, you know, I used to speak in front of thousands of people, and I think I've been in IT too long. I can't speak
It's
anymore.
like, I just need to type this.
Yeah, I just need to break stuff apart and put them together.
Break things together.
and I really am envious of her fashion. You can give her like 3 pieces of a curtain and a rug, and she gonna come out so fly. Like no matter what, like her fashion is like amazing. So those are like 2 things.
Okay.
I am definitely, I want to say, I don't know if I'm envious if I just reap the benefits, but I'm envious of your work ethic. You, like, are always like, in 6 months I'm moving up, and then 3 months later, you get a raise, you move up or something. Meanwhile, I'm like, let me tell you what I had lunch. Same tax bracket. So, I'm jealous of your work ethic, and I don't know what to call this. I guess it's jealousy, but I wish I had this. I've noticed when people are staring at me in public, and it bothers me, and I found myself trying to ratchet. What the fuck you looking at? You know, and people will stare at you like this, and you just
At
be
her
like,
or you?
no, at her. When people stare at me, I react and I'm upset about it. What the fuck you looking at?
Hey, how you doing?
But when people stare at her, she don't notice it. And to me, that's a more queen-like behavior, because it's like, of course you're looking. And,
Exactly.
Yeah. But I feel like, when you reacting to everything, it's almost like you on the same level. Like, what you so mad at people who look, bitch? They got eyes. You know what I mean? But I'm genuinely pissed off, and I'm pulling up and shit next to him. You want to look? We look.
I know we were.
She don't notice it, and I wish that I had that ability.
She probably do notice it, but as you said, she just be like,
I don't. We were given. We do like many petties. It's like one of our like things we do. Our bonding time. And she was like so. I was like on my phone, and like I said, I was like, why are you so upset? And she was like, this lady staring at you and frowning. And I'm like, who? Like I just didn't even see the lady.
She was right next to her getting her feet. She just looking the whole time.
Yeah, and you for me, it's like for me, maybe because she's a femme and it goes to being like a stud, but it's
And a
just a stud.
But what was the word you used before?
I said like maybe because she's a femme and I'm a stud.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
So
I heard the word ghost.
no.
Something. I heard something.
She
else.
said something like it goes to being a stud.
Oh, okay. So growing up, I've always had someone looking at me for something. I was the weird Jehovah's Witness girl in school. When I was growing up, I was the teenager with braces. Like I was, came out as people call me like the white black girl for a long time, and I've always had like a stigma that made me stand out.
Mm-hmm.
So if I always worried about what somebody was looking at me, I would never get anything done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and my mom actually always taught me to be proud of who I am, walk with my head high, and to be a leader. And if you're a leader, you're not worried about followers. And so for me, it's just like, I'm not going to be bothered. People stare at you because they admire you, they hate you, but you're filling other people's minds up. I'm not going to let them fill my mind up.
That's great. Oh, sorry. My bad.
You too?
Yeah, we don't have nobody.
Okay,
Y'all
well,
on
this
the wrong
is-
show.
That's his fault.
I mean, they try to get on the other one.
So, I'm just saying,
So in 5 years, in the perfect world, in 5 years, where do you feel your relationships will be?
This bitch.
Where?
I think in 5 years I should be in a relationship. I'm not in 5 years, and I'm gonna start thinking
But
something
if
wrong
I
with
say
me.
that you're in a relationship, say you get in relationships in 2 weeks, and say it's
It's
working
probably
out,
gonna be like a month for me, but anyway,
what would be perfect about it for you? What would be the idea where you want to be at in 5 years with a mate?
Well, I guess my mate would have to be secure enough with me to travel, because I would be on a cruise ship working, traveling. Therefore, you'd be at home somewhere. Stay faithful. I'm coming home. Don't get my nookie away. I see you on the flip side, bro. But, you know, let's be real.
Like, you might be single. No.
Yo,
Do you feel redeemed now?
you feel redeemed? This purple shirt's solidarity.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, you know, I'm rambling.
tempted earlier.
Really, when I said what?
Nothing.
There you go. What I was saying?
You've been on
I
a
do,
cruise ship.
yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. It's hard for me to answer this question because I just don't see it.
You don't see being in a relationship?
I don't.
In 5 years?
I don't.
Why?
I just don't.
You think you'll be single from now?
I
Right,
think
yeah.
I am
How old are you?
31.
Why are you giving up?
I'm not. I just.
When was your last relationship?
What's this year?
2015.
So it's been 4 years.
Oh.
I mean, I've had friends, and by friends I've been dudes I've been fucked, but
So you've gotten to that,
I love your
I know.
love it.
you've gotten comfortable with being alone? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I've never had an issue being by myself. I like me some me. As a matter of fact, I love me some me. What I don't, I have a short attention span.
Yes.
And after the last relationship, if you can call it a relationship at the end of it, yeah, I'm a little scarred.
Yeah.
And I'm trying not to take this baggage on in life, but it is what it is at this point. If I feel that you're not on my level, if I don't see myself building anything with you, there's absolutely no point for you. And so far, that's just where I've been.
But there's so many people out there though.
Yes, there is, but ain't none of them checking for me, boo.
But when you get, since you got, hold on, when you got these scars, go get you some hydrogen peroxide, some alcohol, some sea breeze, and some really good oolong tea, and get rid of them scars. And look at, you know, give
I
yourself a
understand.
positive outlook.
I understand. It's not. Am I coming off negative? That's not even my case. I'm just a realist. Like, it is what it is. I'm not mad at it. I'm not sad at it. It's
to be in a relationship.
Because some people don't.
Oh, you do
Of
desire.
course, I do, but I'm
But you
not
can't
gonna
picture it.
fake it and be like, oh my God, God's gonna sit, girl, bye. No, that's not even that's not how my brain is wired. It's when it comes, if it's for me, I will have it. Me saying I don't see it is literally just where I'm at today.
Yeah.
Well,
I
did
ain't
say-
checking for
What
it.
what the question was is if you're in the perfect world.
In a perfect world.
In a perfect
Which
world.
means there are many eligible men that you like.
In a perfect world, I will probably not be on a cruise ship. I'll be somebody's soul sister, honey. We'll have that nice big yard that I always wanted, this gardening things. I grow my own fruits and vegetables.
So you wouldn't work.
Probably not.
Who was that?
My phone.
Oh, that was your
Oh,
Not in the traditional
oh, that's
sense.
not a normal sound that I
I
hear. This
cook. I'm a chef now, so
Okay.
I probably stay in that realm too.
Okay.
And I don't know, live off the land. I don't
That's
know.
awesome.
Okay, see, that's a better answer
Yes,
than what you
thank
had
you.
before.
All across the house and
You
yard.
you have
now,
to listen to the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
all I heard was relationship and where it's gonna be. I'm like, this bitch needs relationship.
Leah.
I'm kind of in the boat she's in. It's been like 5 years for me, but not because I didn't want to be with somebody. You know, when you're taking care of a parent that's dying, you don't have time to really focus on a relationship, and that's been going on off and on for years. So, I'm available now. But you
You
know,
want to stand up and
Give him
show
the
Okay.
you know, turn around, show
work,
them
you know,
ass, you know.
yeah.
What's your sign? You like long walks?
Yes, I love long walks and
I have an accent.
I can cook. Yeah, but no, I in a perfect world, in 5 years, I would see we would have a home, probably not in Michigan.
Hallelujah.
Okay.
You know, probably 2 dogs. Like we combine our dogs or something, because they might already have a dog. And you know, Sassy and
I had the
Sydney.
craziest vision with combining
Combine our
dogs.
dogs.
Because coming from her, I could just like,
all thought the same thing.
I guess it's going to be running front and other than that,
They ain't like cat dogs.
I said one dog combined.
Matirio, scientist? Man, that.
Leah the science guy.
I see myself. I see myself being you know, domesticated and cooking up some good ass meals and just us being together and enjoying life. You know, that's all I. You know. That's,
Speaking of meals, so you want to plug your wild tree?
oh yes, I sell Wild Tree. mywildtree.com/healthy experience. Maybe I'll get him to put it at the bottom of the video because spelling it, you'll probably get confused right now.
Y'all get everybody's
What
information
is
that y'all
Wild
want.
Wild Tree is a company that sells organic seasonings, spices, oils, and just awesome. If you like to cook, the stuff is the bomb.
If you ever need a caterer,
I have so much
put
of
that
it,
on the bottom of it.
you know, that I use, and
I do travel.
I don't plug stuff if I don't like it. You know, for not really using it, but the first time I used this stuff, I was like, damn.
And it's all organic.
Yes. Well, actually, when I first started using it, it wasn't, and you know, most of it was, and now they have switched everything to certified organic, and it's just, I mean, that stuff is just the bomb. It's just, I mean,
All spices and stuff.
spices, seasonings, soup mixes. We
We
have grapeseed oil. You know, it's just the bomb. It's absolutely the bomb.
So they
It's-
sell all the oils.
I'll have to give you the information.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm a consultant, and I do videos every once in a while where I cook and show the different stuff. And
Let me give you some more coconut oil.
Wild Tree. And my partner will be with me with that Wild Tree.
5 years.
5
Perfect-
years.
Perfect world.
Perfect world. Perfect world in 5 years.
Look, you'll be 5.
In a perfect world, 5 years, we will have our house built from scratch in Florida.
Welcome to the South Side.
Yes, I really want to go south and somewhere in the sun, somewhere.
It's
south.
going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you the reason why it happens. Because anytime that Jermaine and I become friends with people, they always move out of state.
Oh, damn. I don't know if that's a good thing or
But
bad.
It's like we just put opportunities in their way. I mean, not in their way. just-
Transfers.
So in 5 years we would have.
Leah already moved out of state when we became friends. She moved back though.
Okay.
So in 5 years, we would hopefully have 3 children. I want my wife to have her daughter. She really wants a daughter. I would want to be where I want in my company or a different company, but I would like to be making 6 figures. Also, I would like us to be in like an amazing spot. We're in a good spot, but I want us to be in that spot of we know exactly what we expect from each other and we give it and we do it. You know, like those married couples that
It's bliss.
it's blissful. You know, right now we're still in like learning stages. It's been great. It's been bumps in the road, just normal marriage and relationships. But in 5 years, I feel like we'll be in an amazing space. Like we'll had years to learn each other, and I think our foundation of marriage should just be amazing. And we've been married only like almost 2 years, and we've done so much, and I can just only imagine 5 years what that would be.
How many, because I know everybody always coming to y'all for interviews. How many interviews have y'all have had?
Oh my God. I honestly, I mean, we're grazing around 5 to 10 right now.
Wow.
And we were even in the Canadian news.
Yeah,
that was our first interview.
We met and were married within 9 months. And we got married. We didn't even know it was like the 10th anniversary of Canada being able to marry people. And right after we got same-sex marriage, I should say. Right after we got married, we were on the Canadian news for our wedding, and then they just kept happening, and I don't even keep track anymore.
Yeah, and then we've done a lot of like blog talks and radio shows and things like that. And I don't know why, because we're not that special.
So when I contact y'all, it's like, oh damn, another one.
No, they're always fun. And
honestly, this our first interview with you, where you were the only interviewer, and I was excited for this because I felt like when you have to kind of share or banter with somebody and blah, 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 like your style kind of, it's not, I don't say it's molded. You gotta change it.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure all elements are playing well with each other. Right. So I was like excited to hear your questions because I knew they would be more you.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna give us something even more racier than what you did. I was like, I'm ready for this interview. I was like, I know he comes.
I'm still trying to be classy. I'm not gonna be asking like, okay, how does she lick it and
we brought the tape and everything.
That's what was in the bag. I wasn't gonna do that. That's just too far, I think. No, I wouldn't dare ask anyone questions like that.
No, I didn't think like that. No, I wouldn't think.
You don't let him laugh. What the fuck?
I don't think it would have been like that. I just know that he.
Questions like that.
You wouldn't dare. You clutch your purse. You wouldn't dare. Get the fuck out of here.
Where's this coming from?
Oh, he's still.
Yes.
She cute.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I want to know where the hell this is coming from.
Right there.
Where's it coming from?
No, you know what?
Have I done that before?
No.
Do I give that impression?
Mm-mm. Every time I'm around you, I feel more sanctified than the time
Okay. But you
Y'all
have a small.
My perfect interview. You gotta keep cutting me off.
I'm sorry. What's your perfect value?
in a big house. Is it big?
Yeah.
Okay. Big house.
You know how everything big.
And she built
it
from scratch.
I ain't building nothing. It's not like 6 figures. Somebody else is gonna build that shit.
But you said it's being built from being scratched.
From scratch, from the ground up.
Being built from being scratched.
You know what I mean. Didn't I just say I admire the way she communicates? I love communicating.
Right.
Wow.
I mean, my 5 years basically what I was saying. It would be perfect. Our family would be established. Our income, just marital bliss. Everything would be good. I win the lottery. That would be real perfect in 5 years.
Hey, that's how you build jobs from scratch.
Yes.
Scratch jobs.
Yes.
That just randomly came to me. I'm
channeling
Leah.
And Larry's my cool. And Larry's my cool boy.
Yeah,
Cool boy.
Get them titties out.
What's your 5-year NKA?
Well, I think we'll be we'll finally have decided whether we have 3 or 4 kids in 5 years, and we will definitely should be living somewhere else outside of Michigan. I think everyone should experience living outside of the state that they were born in. So we will be either have left Michigan and came back, or decided to leave and stay wherever we are, and we'll definitely be homeowners by then, hopefully this year, really. And I don't know, I guess I'm wishing for the same things about our relationship, is that we are just more, it's less learning, more knowing, and just moving along in sync.
Lovely.
Perfect. Alright, so let me give you these guys.
What about you? Yeah, I mean,
I
really?
answered this on the first video.
Well, we wasn't there on the first video.
Watch the video. The same video is on there now. Where I get about this. I don't want to answer. What did I? Okay.
We don't deserve an answer.
I mean, really, because we didn't watch the first video. Yeah, we not worthy.
Don't do that. You know, I was trying to get you on part 1, and
you did,
and you
Some
had
of
a
us
bomb
were.
ass day at work, so that's why you couldn't make it.
Yeah.
And so when I give you the thing, you see last week's date on there, you know why. You know, I hate your chocolate. Yeah, what was my 5 years? Mine was like a new house, out of the state.
I mean,
Sell it.
this is beautiful.
Yes.
Sell it.
Thank you.
I'm there with you. Get out of Michigan.
Yes.
Let's go. Where you want to go? Go to Florida with me.
I was more so thinking, and I never even been there, but for some reason, South Carolina just keep.
That's where I was.
Invited.
We were just invited to move to South Carolina. We were thinking about it. What?
Ain't shit in South Carolina.
That's-
South Carolina.
But if
We
we
in
go there,
Michigan.
they'll be there.
But you know, I feel like it's kind of like in between stuff, and then you still have that quiet.
Yeah.
So if you want to go to Atlanta, it's not that far.
Yeah,
Florida.
4 hours away.
It's like in
Florida's
between.
close. Everybody. Yeah, we were thinking about it. I wish my dad would go there. I'll move in a second.
And I've never been there.
I've never been there
Right.
either. And I said I was gonna
The
go.
one thing that pops up in my head, I know Jermaine, you want to go somewhere fast.
Me too.
You sit his fast ass down, so I'm like, back.
So that would be my 5 years.
I'm there with you.
And then, you know, the relationship thing, of course, you know, more blissful,
Mm-hmm.
you know, better communication. Not just we could talk to each other, we communicate. Yeah, we communicate, but you ain't saying the right shit like you were saying.
Yeah.
So stuff like that.
Oh.
Oh, as far as like me, as far as career wise, I would like to possibly have like a production company, doing my own shows and just be more famous that way. Leah's gonna teach me how to edit stuff. She's my new mentor.
Okay.
Her videos, I love her videos. Her videos is like the way she edited them. Like you say use something, but I can't remember what you said. I think it's something.
iMovie.
But you got to use something, don't you? That's it.
That's it.
Everything that you do is on here.
Yeah, but I mean,
For the
it's
most
like
part.
once you get the hang of it.
We
you-
talk about this app.
Yeah, once you get the hang of it, you start doing stuff, personal, different things yourself.
When I did his video for his cup, I did it from there
Mhm.
on my phone.
Oh, okay.
You know, with the little sound effects and things like that. So anyway, great show. Thank you guys. Oh, the one thing I was supposed to do. Excuse me. I got party gifts for you guys.
This has been fun.
Mm-hmm. Romantic.
Last time you
nice
said like under the
I
chairs.
know, right?
This is. Yes, yours is special.
Thank you. I don't know why she get this
I ran out of these, man. Trust me, hers is better than these. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
John.
I love a good gift.
Classy.
And y'all can stroke my egos by reading the. I know it's cheap boxes.
I wanted you to eat my chocolate.
Well, I have to replace it.
So, do I read this out loud?
Yeah, read it out loud.
He said, Nicole, my cousin, love you to death with your misunderstood self. That's all right. I love you. Love your cousin. Matirio. Yes, I love it.
It's just a small token of my appreciation.
I'll go next, Tim. Funny girl. If I want to let loose, I go to your YouTube channel. I never... Oh, excuse me, I really can't see. I'm legally blind. I never know what to expect for you, and I love it. Thank you so much for being a friend.
Near and far.
Oh, near and far. Love you much. Matirio. Oh. And I've got chocolates. Yeah. I love these. He said, oh, these melt in your mouth. Oh my goodness, these are irresistibly smooth, as they say here.
All right, so I have.
Thank you.
Happy Valentine's Day. From day one, I knew that you are cool and mellow and smooth and rough for the right reasons.
Black magic.
I hope we grow more as friends and family. You are so easy to like, and I love that, which means I love you. I love you too. Slap titty, baby.
What you say, my titty baby?
I always know that I can wake up at 6
No,
a.m.
don't do it.
and I
Don't do
can
it.
see beautiful glistened breasts.
Yes, you can.
On Instagram. I look forward to it every morning.
It's
You
not
can like
even
them and there's no class, there's no feedback, it's fine.
It's just that.
It ain't. Sorry, babe. I'm asleep.
Twin Can Gay, happy Valentine's Day. I never know what you will say, and that is my type of girl. Beautiful and uncut, which I appreciate, a great mother and wife, and great role model for the film. Yes. Let's hang more. I love you and thank you, Matirio.
Oh, I will get up with a long walk.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we all love
Appreciate
you
you.
too.
Yeah.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having
Sometimes.
me.
Thank you for taking the time out to enjoy the show.
Yeah.
From a beautiful last day in Detroit. Thank you.
You're welcome. And that was our show. Thank you for making it matters with Matirio.
Bye.
And I promise you right here and now, no subject will ever be taboo.
タブーはありません。
Except, of course, the subject that was just under discussion.
ただ今問題になったことは除きますが、
The price you pay for bringing up either my Chinese or American heritage as a negative is, I collect your fucking head. Just like this fucker here.
このファック野郎と同じようにね。
Now, if any of you sons of bitches got anything else to say, now's the fucking time! I didn't think so.